It could be true. So you have a house in, I was going to say, because what it did for me also is I move a lot because I like to move and have a new...
Well, yeah, because you've got that in, it's just kind of bred in the bone, isn't it? I mean, it's like that gypsy thing where you can't,
do you have that? But you have one cabin that you...
I have one cabin. It's the only place in the world that I have kind of maintained over a long period of time, decades. It's the only place that feels like home. It feels like home for my children, which is nice because they also ended up moving because of me, you know, every couple years or every, you know, not as much as I moved as a kid. I think I went to 8 different schools. How many schools did you go to?
At least 8. We moved every year, just far enough, and not outside of New Orleans, just far enough to a new school district. I mean, there was no reason to move.
We lived in every, like...
It was just enough to screw me up, just enough to like go to a new school every other year.
We moved to every little town in northern Minnesota.
Now, why did you do that?
I think my father was just restless. Yeah, he just, yeah.
We were running from the law.
Oh, well.
No, I don't know why we moved. I really don't understand. I mean, I do know. All right, we have to take a break, but I have questions about the cabin in Minnesota. Do you have like critters? Like, are you in the woods? Do you have like bears?
Deep in the woods.
Yeah, so you have bears and mountain lions and stuff?
I saw a lynx. I haven't seen a mountain lion there,
wow,
but
that's
I've seen
beautiful.
a lynx, bear, deer, moose, porcupines, beavers.
You're lucky.
Yeah,
that's
otters, everything.
Yeah. Wow. Do you live underwater? Why do you have otters?
I live on water.
Oh, well,
near water.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back with Jessica Lange after this. We're back with Jessica Lange, and so American Horror Story. This is the 2nd season. It's called Asylum because it is all set in an asylum, and you play a nun, a very, very. Describe yourself. I don't know how to describe. I mean, mean is one.
Well, she's tough, but you know, I mean, I wasn't raised in any kind of religious situation, so I mean, we didn't go to church or anything. But anytime this subject comes up with Catholics, it's this kind of like, oh, I knew a nun like that, you know. So it's like she's not that far out there.
Oh yes, she is.
Okay.
I was not raised Catholic either, but I mean...
You can recognize, like, insanity when
yeah. It's like, I mean, I would think, really, people do people recognize you, first of all, more now?
Well, I think what they do, I mean, yes, because of last season. I mean, I do hear a lot of that all the time, is, you know, when is the next season starting? We're such huge fans. I can't wait for the next season. I mean, I hope people understand that it's like a totally different story, different characters, different place, time.
Right. A couple of, but that you come back as a different character. There's 2 other.
There are 3 or 4 other actors that come back
as different characters.
Yeah. Because I think what Ryan Murphy really wanted to do was to do kind of a, you know, Mercury theater where you had a group of actors and they just moved from one project to another. So in that way, I mean, I do like that very much.
Yeah, it really is. It's disturbing to the point of like I would wonder. I'm scared of you. I mean, that's what I'm. It's a evil the way it's just. It must be fun to play that, to kind of just get that.
Well, what's fun is that there's a backstory to her, which is about 180 degrees the other direction. So everything that you see about this Sister Jude is the result of this kind of crazy, wild, drunken, loose life that she lived before. And